Hi, my name is Galang. I'm from Indonesia and now a master student for Global Sustainability Challenge. Before that, I worked in the Netherlands for 6 years as a chemical engineer. After years of corporate life, I realized it's time to study again and pursue my dream of getting a master degree in my 20s. So, I decided to quit my job, pack my stuff, and leave the Netherlands to pursue my old dream of studying in Spain. This video is a self-reflection story about my first 3 months of the study, which have been full of excitements and challenge. So I will tell you what I learned in the class, my group project experience, my difficulties, how do I feel, and how to deal with the struggles. During my first 3 months, I spent studying mainly about TR. Here we have our lecturers who teach us mostly from Trinity College, Dublin, Ireland. This class is quite compact with different things, and I can sum it up into three main categories, which are research philosophy, digital skills, and transdisciplinary research. The first one is about research philosophy. This is quite interesting because I learned a lot about epistemology, worldview, your learning skills, and also to question ethics versus morality. The second one is about learning a lot of new digital applications and AI. I think this is very useful, especially for me since leaving the university 6 years ago. So, long story short, I feel like I need an update on the latest technology, and these are my topics during the class, such as WooClap for interactive class and presentations, Miro and Kumu app for mind maps and system mapping. I also learned about AI journal search engine. Besides of Google Scholar, you can actually use Consensus and Hyperwrite AI, which gonna help you a lot during the research analysis. You also have like this called Zotero and mybib.com to arrange citations. And surprisingly, from my side, I also just know that you can actually make a presentation in Canva thanks to my friends. The third one is all about the research method, and my favorite part to learn is about how actually to search in Google as a researcher by using Boolean and or not methods, and also the ethics application as a researcher and professional, and this is very important for me as a chemical engineer, and also identifying actors and stakeholders when making projects and regulation. Not only I have to study, but I also have to apply what I learned in the class by doing a group project. I was assigned with my friends Paula in Barcelona, together with two friends from Utrecht, and we decided to write about the nitrogen crisis in the Netherlands. Here, we try to see the issues through different angles and different stakeholders, and try to see if there is a solution that can address the needs of all actors. Since everything is new, I face a lot of challenge and difficulties. The first one is to follow up the class. With everything hybrid as well, it is difficult to follow without the presence of a physical teacher in the class as I used to do in my bachelor's. Besides, I think my brain is heated up with the amount of new things I have to learn. I thought, shit, I need to find out how to organize myself and my study. My second challenge is to do a transdisciplinary project with people of different characters and study backgrounds. I need to learn what my team members could add, what is their strength, how to communicate, and the most difficult thing is to match our timelines in meetings and deadline, as everyone has their own schedules, issues, and different way of writing their paper. With all these difficulties and challenge, it makes me feel a lot of emotions, and my experience in the first month was not easy. I found it very difficult to be a student again, especially after working so long where I had this stable 9 to 5 routine and a structured lifestyle. With many problems I also faced during my move to Spain, I felt mostly overwhelmed during the class with a lot of materials I had to learn every week, and it makes me feel tired and sick, especially during my first months. I kept thinking and asking myself, why did I study again, and why did I leave my good and stable job, and whether should I quit the study or not. So the question will be like, how do I deal with all these struggles? And I think the answer is because luckily I feel like I don't have to do this alone, and mainly because I know that I have friends in my class who can help me get through it and to do it step by step. So the first thing I have to do is to ask my classmates for the software that they use to organize their study, and from asking around I decided to use this software which called Obsidian, as I think it is simpler to use. And finally, after using this, I feel like I'm able to keep up with the fast pace of the study in the class. So when things is not going on my way or according to what I plan, I think this is where emotional management is very important. I feel to regulate my emotions, I need to do different things. For example, sometimes I just cycle as I like biking and running. I just also exploring the city of Barcelona, traveling to other part of Catalonia and just chilling on the beach, or just even scream my stress out with my teammate Paula before going to the library and to do our assignment. Most importantly, I decide to let myself in the state of the flow of this new unstructured life and routine and find a little joys in between by hanging out with friends, cooking together, doing picnic and eating together, especially with my charm classmates. As the cycle of learning repeating, luckily on the last day of the TR class, together with my classmates Jose, Marco and Phoebe, we had a chance to apply what we learned in the class and put it into practice by joining the Innovation Day competition hosted by the University of Barcelona. I'm very enthusiastic and thrilled because I always love participating in competitions and I kind of miss doing it again since my bachelor's degree. It was a very exciting day, and even if we didn't win, I'm happy that I have this opportunity again to learn outside of the class. In the end, I didn't regret doing this masters and I'm proud of myself for making this decision. And I'm happy that I have a supporting friends and charm who share the same passion as me.